Well, welcome everybody. I am so glad to have you guys here. This is our first, we did one of these about 2 years ago, so I'm really excited to do another welcome webinar and add some more people to our team and dig through about what CBG Partner Program is all about. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Carrie Kahn, and I'm the owner of Complete Business Group. I've been supporting QuickBooks literally since day one, since it was born. I mean, before QuickBooks, we had Quicken. So it's been a while. I've been real involved in the Pro Advisor program and the reseller program that is called the Solution Provider program. We have lots of acronyms to keep you nice and confused, but nothing you have to learn. I'm advanced certified in all the products. I teach at Scaling New Heights in different places, QuickBooks Connect and so forth. We launched our partner program, ironically, at QuickBooks Connect because many of you Pro Advisors were there. We won the Partner Program of the Year last year, which was a big win for us, and it says a lot about what we put together and why people are so excited. And you'll learn, as you learn about me, you'll learn that I love to share. When I learn something, I find out a tip or trick, I write a blog, I share. I love to help others along the way for the fact that we've all been there and done that, and there's no need in reinventing the wheel. There's something I can help you with. So I want to give some housekeeping.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, hey, Amy. Hey, Amy.
Okay, good.
I want to give some quick housekeeping. We have some people on our panel, special guests that have taken the time to join us. One just popped in. We are just so excited to share with you who our team is and some of our big partners. So I want to thank our special guests. And at the end of the call, I'm going to let them chime in and share their experience. I'm going to go through some key things that you need to know about our program. And if you need to ask a question, if you could write it in chat, and that's a question that everyone can see. And if you just have something to let the panelists see, use the Q&A. And we'll also have time at the end to discuss the Q&A. So anyway, I want to start with the vision of why I'm here and why I launched in 2015. Basically, my mission is to bridge the gap between the knowledge gap of all the different products that QuickBooks offers versus having to feel like as a Pro Advisor that you have to know every single product and every single thing. So it's overwhelming to all of us, and we hear words like, I need to pick a niche, and I need to do this and that, and I'll be more successful. So what we have created is a partner program to bring top Pro Advisors together to support each other. Some Pro Advisors just starting out need someone to lean on, and that sort of thing. If anyone attended QuickBooks Connect, you've heard Brad Smith talk about building a wolf pack, and that's pretty much essentially what we have done. Is we have, we're at a conference with about 5,000 people, and we have grabbed up people that they're like-minded people that also feel the same need to get a support system in place to help. When is QBO the right product to pick? When is Enterprise the right product? Oh my goodness, somebody needs point of sale and that sort of thing. So we officially launched in 2015. It was took off like crazy. We grew like crazy. We've had to learn along the way, and we've learned a lot of great stuff. We share with our partners. We're real transparent. Everything's 50-50, so they get 50-50 in commissions and ongoing residuals. We pay our partners every month. It's our partner promise that we do not solicit or poach their customers. And we basically build relationships that we hope that will last for years and years. And like I said earlier, one of our favorite awards that we've won is being recognized as the top partner program of the year last year. And one of the best things that happened, and my vision was this, and as we bring in all these people, we've all actually we've not only become friends and created friendships and relationships to build on, but we've become a family that is it just nurtures itself. I've got this exclusive Facebook group that we have our partners in, and on odd days, on Sundays, some of us just are work by ourselves. And it's so nice to have a family to reach into and ask a question. We had one of our partners ask, what do I do one of my customers is texting me on Sunday night. I'm taking a master's class and I'm trying to focus on studying, but this is my biggest client. What do I do? And 2 or 3 partners chimed in and gave her support. I was one of them. Susan Humphreys, who's going to talk to us later, was on there, and Megan Blair. And they all actually helped her feel better. And I was so happy to see this collaboration and that was taking place in the Facebook group on a Sunday night, that when I closed my computer down that night, it was like 10:30 at night, it just gave me such a warm and fuzzy feeling that I thought this takes its steps beyond what I ever thought was possible. So I want to introduce to you our team. These are the people that are behind the scenes working hard for you. Of course, I'll go in order of photos, starting with myself. That's my picture in my QB shirt. And right next to me is Kim Mitchell, and she's actually on this call, and she is our lifeline to Intuit. She is the person that we reach out to very often, and she will support that idea that almost too often, but we reach out to her for you to, be your advocate to get things done as needed. And then next to Kim is Angela, who's also on our panel, and she's the one that I work with daily as well, trying to build. We work real hard creating resources for our partners, because if I'm helping you all, I'm also helping ourselves figure out tips and tricks, features, what's something that just happened. We have new products and so forth, but we're constantly writing and updating our website. She's also behind the person that's behind the cool landing pages that we'll talk about as we go on, that helps our partners place orders. Next to Angela is Paula, and she's our frontline person. When you call in the office, you'll speak to her, and she is fantastic with helping you picking products and helping guide you through, what's the best product for your customer, for payroll, payments, QBO, enterprise, and so forth. And if you need a little more hand-holding, she can help coordinate those calls to help you work with one of our technicians that can help with the demo. Sarah Ann to the right of Paula, she places all of our orders, and she's been working with a lot of our partners lately on a brand new little link that we have that we're trying to help people expedite placing orders fast. To her right is Jessica. She's our bookkeeper. She makes sure you all get paid. So if you all have any questions about why didn't I get paid, we collaborate in the background and figure out if there's anything we need to do, or here it is, we found it. On the bottom left side is our lead point of sale technician, Josh McMillan. I don't think he's on the call. He is always super, super busy. We keep him busy. He's busy. He is that's his favorite thing, is tracking inventory. So if any of you feel weak in inventory, he'd love to partner up with you and help you on a deal. We also have Dan DeLong, and we'll have him pipe in as we get further on. He is our newest, biggest support win we have within our CBG exclusive group. People are asking questions about weird, glitchy things. He can hop in there and give you the backside, because he was with Intuit for many, many years. He knows point of sale, enterprise, QBO. He knows more than you can even imagine, and we'll talk to him later in the call. He's on our panel. Next to Dan is Amber, and she is our payroll person, our payroll rep. So if any of you place a payroll order, she's our first frontline person there. Next to Amber is Joe. He is our payments rep. So when your customers fill out an application or they need to speak with a salesperson, he's our frontline person for that. And on the farthest, on the right-hand side is George, and he is actually he runs the payments team, but as a special perk in our program, what he does for us is he is the liaison between underwriting and payments when a customer needs to have a higher limit than the default limit that they're given. And he is fantastic. Before we had him, it was very slow and very tedious. So he's been a tremendous help. Next up are the CBG top partners that we have on this call today. And I have to tell you, the very first person, Shauna, is not here today. She's a mom with a young child who she's been gone all last week. I was amazed that she could join us, but of course, as moms have happened, your child gets sick, so she was unable to join us. She is the lead person that sells lots and lots of QBO. She has got it figured out how to sell QBO to a client where they're the ones directly paying. She has it set up so it shows up in her accountant panel, and she sets them up with full service payroll and payments. She has this fantastic system, and she is knocking it to the park with that. Susan Humphreys, who is on our panel, she attends every single one of our events, trainings, luncheons, everywhere we go. She is our top sales partner. She earned Partner of the Year last year, so she will talk to us at the end. And as you can see, if you could see her, I don't know if it'll float up yet, but she's wearing our CBG t-shirt. Amy Engel, and she joined us in the call, and she is our top partner with payments. This girl is killing it with her residuals, and she will also chat with us at the end. I don't know if Jen Ginther hopped on or not. She is super, super busy. She has actually worked with our support technicians to help close point of sale deals, and then later hire them for support to have her clients get set up and until they're self-sufficient. And then we have Shirley Alcock, who is also on the call, and she's found a way to, it doesn't matter what she's selling. She's running it through CBG. She's got QBO. She's probably got 30 different sales, enterprise, QBO, payments, payroll, you name it, Shirley has sold it. She's been a joy to work with. Anyway, so later they'll share with you some of their experience directly working with us, but they're all on our top partner premier level. So I wanted to also get into what we do for our partner program, what the purpose of it, the main body of it is that we have problems that we solve for our partners that we found also as pro advisors. We are, I mentioned earlier, we have acronyms like crazy, but we are QuickBooks solution providers, which means we resell the product, but we're also pro advisors. So we just are certified and all the different things. But as a partner program, what we have done is we've created our own CBG community. And the community is a place where you can ask questions when you run into problems that are outside of your wheelhouse, or something's going on. QBO's stuck or whatever, or you're having issues with whatever it is. It's a great place to get instant response because I monitor it. Our team CBG monitors the Facebook group pretty heavily, but sometimes we might not be there, and you have other partners that can hop in and help you as well. So it's a nice resource where you feel like you're not on a queue with Intuit trying to get help. You can get immediate help. We also host monthly events. So every month we have a partner call and we discuss different things. This past month, last week, we did our very first workshop trying to help give tips and tricks on selling the different products and what you need to know and so forth. We spent a good hour on that. We have events also when we go to I also teach at Scaling New Heights, Accountex, and QuickBooks Connect, and we have events at those places as well where we have FaceTime, which is really nice to meet for lunch and talk about different things. It's really nice to see people in person. And what we do, what our specialty is, honestly, on top of a lot of other things, is to help you select the right QuickBooks product. It is super confusing, and the features change all the time, and it's very hard if you are focused on QBO, or you're focused on enterprise, or you're focused on point of sale or whatever. You're going to have somebody that's going to come across your desk that might not be in the area that you feel real comfortable in, so it's nice to have a resource. As being lead QuickBooks solution providers, which is also another word for reseller, we do get the lowest prices. So some of our prices are lifetime discount off of MSRP as a pro advisor, and some of them are just lower than if you order directly from calling into it yourself. So we're able to, make you be a hero to your client. We would like to streamline information so you're not constantly having to Google it. And sometimes our partners do challenge me with questions I don't know the answer to, which is fantastic. We can all learn together, and then I can create a blog that we can share. I spend a lot of time building resources and training and blogs and webinars and so forth to share knowledge and collaborate to help you all have the right resources. And it also, the best part of all, those are all the good resources of it, but you can earn passive income. You can earn commissions. You can start to sell, like Amy sells residuals, and she can continue to do what she's doing, and she gets a check every month. And I'm going to talk about how much you can earn on the next slide. So there's really two ways to earn passive income. So passive income, I guess, commission on a QuickBooks product sale, you're going to earn a commission on that. Not so much passive income as you're going to, you sell it, and then the next month when you get paid that commission. But the residual income is also just a super cool way of, there's terms, you can call it mailbox money, but now we're electronic, but it's a way where you can basically earn money while you sleep. So residual income we earn on QuickBooks when we recommend QuickBooks payments and we recommend payroll. And one of the nice benefits that you can get as being a CBG partner is a lot of the different QuickBooks payments offerings through QBO and desktop and so forth, we actually get slightly discounted than you do if you click in product. So if we handle the application process for you through Joe, our person in our team in the beginning, get it connected up, then that gets linked and it starts to do a slow drip. And each month we share 50-50, exactly what we bring in, we share with you. And our highest earning partners is earning $1,200 a month, and it's growing. Most partners average about $100 a month. Some are just starting out. It's just a matter of, it's a numbers game. You might have some small ones, but it's a way that you're not leaving money on the table. I found before I joined the reseller program, I was recommending my customers to connect QuickBooks payments, but I didn't realize it was an opportunity to make money at the same time. There's a few of our full service payroll products that do the same type of residual income. And so I wanted to just mention, so, on an average of $100 a month, within 1 year, you could add up to $1,200 a month and do a nice vacation or whatever. It's a nice way to add money to your bottom line. So let's see. So, and another thing I wanted to mention too, I'm just checking my notes. Another thing is always sign yourself up when and you join our program. Start building your own residual income. I could earn residual income on my own payments account. So it helps offset my expense on that. And another thing that I always recommend to our partners is to use the products. Use, a phrase that sounds a little crazy is eat your own dog food. I use assisted payroll, I use enterprise, I use payments. Everything that I use, I can actually give back to my clients. I can say, this is how it works for me, and use terms like, don't you want to email an invoice to your client? It's such an easy way to get paid. And so, but when you're speaking from experience, it's a nice way to help them pick the right products, and then they save time, money, and all that great stuff. So on this slide, I wanted to mention too, we have a chart on our website. So once you sign up for our partner program, you have access to this chart. But just to show you a couple examples of what we do with QBO subscriptions, you can earn. This is our commission in a whole amount. Everything is divided by 2. But if you recommend Plus, it's $150 commission that we share with you. But I wanted to show you the money, the value. You can look and see the different products to see the opportunities that you have. Point of sale is a nice, just for a 3-user pro. the commission value is $1,500. And if you do enterprise hosting, it's even more. It's annualized out, it's about $2,500. So the opportunities are definitely there. And CBG partners have lots of perks. We have landing pages, and I'll show you what that looks like on the next page, the sample. But what the landing page is it's a way that you can easily order products. You can order them for your customer and ask us to call for payment information, or the customer can fill it out and order the right product, or you can sit there with them and fill it out. But it's a real easy way for you to order, and it tells us, we have it all set up in our system, that when something comes from your landing page, we know that sale belongs to you. We have resource centers with tips and tricks to help you become a better pro advisor, and you can just use it as needed. If in the moment you need to check and see what are the differences in platinum, gold, and silver, you can use it as needed. Our exclusive Facebook group is probably my favorite part, because it's a safe place where it's only people, it's only partners in there. That's one of the onboarding things, is once you get signed up and all the paperwork's done, then we let you in that group, and then you can start to enjoy the nice collaboration and the family feel. We do a white glove treatment whenever you order payments or payroll. We try to stay on top of. We're trying to make sure that you're earning that, the money while you sleep. But there's a couple things that are kind of out of our control, but we stay on top of it and follow the workflow to make sure that you're double check to make sure that your payments account is active, it's connected, it's working. If nothing's showing up, we're communicating with you the whole process to make sure that it's working. We offer monthly training, workshops, and webinars, and we have events at annual conferences, and so CBG partners are always invited to those. We generally do a luncheon, some kind of a get-together. And then right now we have these great partner contests. We have those every month, and so you have a chance to win some CBG swag or some kind of a fun gift. So I wanted to show you, this is what our order page looks like, and for our partners, you can have it branded to you. So it looks similar to this, but it has your logo and your contact information, but it gives you a way to order the different products, payroll, payments, and so forth. And the payments tab is my favorite one, because it collects all the information that's needed to apply for payment. So it's a very quick, and we get them approved pretty fast unless there's some sort of an issue. And again, white glove treatment, we are with you the whole step of the way if there's any kind of an issue that they need to double check a social security number or something like that. We can do that, and we can feed that information back to you. Payroll orders help us get that order faster and get you connected to our lower pricing and so forth. So I wanted to now take the time to introduce some of our partners that we have on the call. And before I begin, I want to show you, if you see this picture on the right, that picture was taken at QuickBooks Connect. And a lot of, Amy's actually in the picture, and Susan's in the picture, and Shauna, who didn't get to make our call. But anyway, this was actually a super cool picture that I put on Facebook, and Brad Smith is since moving on and retiring, but what a great leader at Intuit, and we all miss him terribly, but he's still talking and everything. He actually commented on when I posted this, and I said, look, Brad, here's our wolf pack, but this is really just a slice. We have over 200 partners, but these are the people that we're so excited to see in person, that we see a lot at these events and here within the Facebook group and so forth. But I'm going to go ahead and let some of you guys unmute. I'm going to do Dan first, because that super cool photo in the left corner is something that he posted on Facebook recently. And if you're friends with him, he asked a couple questions, but I'm going to let him explain what he posted last week that was so pertinent and cool that I wanted to share on this call. So
thanks, Gary. Thanks, Gary. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I went to a conference a couple weeks ago, and one of the speakers there was talking about imprinting where as it relates to birds. And he was using an example of chickens, ducks, and geese. And the idea in biology is that when a bird is in a group and joins a group, it will imprint itself onto the bird that has joined the group. So when you think of a chicken, chickens really don't have much purpose other than to be eaten or lay eggs. And you think of in a chicken coop, they're just kind of scattering around, doing their own thing. The rooster just kind of keeps them in check and that sort of thing. And then you think of a duck, ducks follow. They, mama duck in the front, and then the baby ducks follow along in a line, doing the exact same thing. And then you think of geese and how geese, they fly in formation. The lead geese will make it easier for lead goose, excuse me, will make it easier for the other geese behind to go farther and do more things. If there is a goose that can't keep up, other geese will fall down and make sure and protect that goose. And the thing is that if you take a chicken and put it in with ducks, it will become a duck. If you take a duck and put it in with geese, it will become like a goose. So that kind of made me think of what Carrie has done here with CBG, is that you don't have to be running around like a chicken, by yourself. You can join up with geese. She's Mother Goose at this point.
Well, thank you, Dan. That's perfect. And that's really, that was the part that described exactly what I was saying earlier about how our Facebook group has really become that community. And when Mother Goose is at an event, people step in and help, and we all work together for the common good. And anyway, it's a fantastic story. Appreciate it, Dan. Next up is Susan.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, goodness. I just looked it up, and I joined CBG in October of 2016, which doesn't make any sense because I was at the event at Scaling New Heights earlier that year, and so it's a little...
I think you joined in 2015. You were like the #1 joiner.
It's a little bit cloudy, but regardless.
You've always been there.
Your analogy of the family is true, and Mom, you're just awesome.
Well, you're a very good student.
You told us at the very beginning to put the link in emails, put it on your website, put it on your Facebook page, put it on your Pro Advisor page. I've done all of that. And the one other thing that I did that really seemed to help with my sale of QuickBooks is I talked to my IT people that I work with. Unlike a lot of other Pro Advisors, I don't do taxes, don't really do bookkeeping. I make QuickBooks work for people. And so I work closely with a bunch of IT people, and I gave them all of the link, and they told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends, and that just kind of bloomed.
And what she means about the link is that landing page, her order link. So it makes it super easy for anybody to order. And if she's sharing her link, the sale goes to her. So it's
a beautiful thing. It's a win-win. Everybody wins.
Exactly. It's a beautiful thing. Well, thank you, Susan. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next up is Amy Engel, our payments rock star person that is knocking it with those residuals.
Well, it didn't start out to be payments. I don't know if you remember, Carrie, but it started out to be just an opportunity that was knocking that really, Carrie helped me. She hand-holded me. She was the Mother Goose, I guess. Do you like being referred to as a goose, Carrie? I mean,
I'm getting used to it.
All right. But, really the payments came in second. It really starts out to be the relationship and curing that relationship with your clients, but the payments really came in second. And I really, as far as mailbox money, you might need to change your slide, Carrie, because last month was over $1,900 for me.
I know.
Awesome.
I know.
But it was something that, Carrie helped me. She handheld me. She gave me confidence and really structure. I didn't even know how to charge those people. And she gave me that information, which is something that normally we don't really share within, with each other, especially strangers. But that part was great. And, I ended up winning the bid, and she even helped me throughout the whole thing. So I was hooked, and now I'm loyal, and we use the landing page all the time. We get things done, and I mean, really, it just makes it easy. It makes it easy for us, and why not? Why not?
Well, we appreciate your partnership and your testimony on this. It was fun. The first time, I think we talked for like an hour, and I got you. You ended up landing a 30 user enterprise deal after that, and then you've just soared with. And I haven't even really spent as much time as I could with you. I give you little nuggets, and woo, you're gone. So you've done.
Well, and that's what it is. I mean, really, we all learn, and we learn from each other. But there's just some things that, Intuit, as they want to support us, but there's just some things that Intuit can't or has not been able to do for me in my business. So it helps to have that partnership with others that are like-minded, that really it's not things that, oh, I can't tell you, or, oh, just let me do it. It's, hey, let's figure this out together and keep moving forward.
That's right. And you do challenge us for sure. And it's good. It's a thank you. I really appreciate it. And finally, it looks like Jen is not, I didn't see Jen hop on, but we'll go over to Shirley. Shirley, are you still hanging in there?
I am still here.
Excellent. There you are.
And Carrie, Jen is on the call. So we'll go back to her. We'll go to her next.
Okay. We'll do Shirley and then Jen. Sorry, Jen.
I have been with CBG since 2016. I'm not sure exactly how I stumbled across them, but I did stumble across them, and it's been kind of, the best thing since sliced bread, really, for me and my business. The great thing about what they do is that they make me look good to my clients and to other people out there who might be using QuickBooks or thinking about using QuickBooks or needing payment solutions. I do have the link to my landing page on my email and on my Facebook page, and just about anywhere that I can plaster it is going to go. I have people who reach out from all different places. Some of them are not even my clients, but they know that I'm like QuickBooks everything, and they'll just say, how do I do it? I think one of the best things is that the support that you get, not just from the team if you have to call in, but from the Facebook page as well. I'm probably one of those people that posts things on a late Saturday or Sunday night, because that's when I have to be on Facebook. Sometimes I'm very surprised when I get a response from Carrie, and I say, gosh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning back there. Do you sleep? It's really, really good. And they're very supportive. It's a really good group. And you have nothing to lose. It's a win-win all the way around.
Well, thank you, Shirley. I appreciate it. That's fantastic. And hey, Jen, I'm going to let you hop in. Jen has had experience working with Josh and getting the commissions on point of sale are fantastic. She has done enterprise hosting. You name it. Jen's like, where is it? I want it. I'll sell it. I got it.
Hey, Carrie, how are you?
Good.
Well, actually, I think I started in 2015 as well, and I stumbled across you, I think, through Abo.
Yes.
It was a lifesaver because I was just kind of I've been doing accounting for a long time with other businesses, but starting my bookkeeping business, getting with CBG really, really just made my business boom, because it was kind of like, it can be a lonely business, what we do. And having CBG is like having an office or colleagues around, and you have the resources. And I think, like you said, working with Josh and some of the other people, when you can post on Facebook, getting the technical help and just even sometimes just confidence, knowing that, what you're going to advise a client is the right thing, that's just been invaluable. And of course, the friendships and, all sorts of things, the cheerleading, and It's just also CBG is fast. This business also moves so fast, and being able to email somebody and get an answer, or having the landing page. I mean, I use the landing page all the time because it's just, you can go there and get all your pricing and all your information. And then of course there's the commissions too, which are nice. But
Yeah.
it is fantastic to be able to go to conferences around the country, or just to know people all over and know that you're friends with them and you have something in common. It's a great bond. So it's been fantastic for me and for my business. So.
Well, thank you, Jen. We really appreciate your partnership as well. It's been a great journey, and all your help when you answer questions. I mean, it's been fantastic.
Thanks.
And one of the things that she mentioned that I realized probably should point out, those landing pages are so great. I use our order page all the time just to look up a price, because somebody's saying, should I do this, or this? And you can just, I look up prices all the time. So it's a really good tool without having to flip through a book or look somewhere else. So that's really nice. And last but not least, we did not get Kim. Can she still hear me? I want to see if.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I would love to have you chime in and tell people about. Well, just go ahead.
Is there something specific you want me to touch on?
No, well, other than the fact that I wouldn't have done this partner program to start with if it wasn't for Kim, because she started nagging me probably January of 2015. What's taking you so long? So go on.
Yeah, hi everybody. For those that don't know me, my name is Kimberly Mitchell, and I am the Senior Channel Sales Manager here at Intuit. I've had the pleasure of working with Carrie and her amazing team for, God, what seems like forever, but I think going on 4 years now, maybe 5, I'm not exactly sure. I've been with Intuit for 16 years. I have to say, working with Carrie and her team is simply amazing. I learn from them every day. Prior to taking this role, I thought I knew a lot about QuickBooks, but Carrie and her team are definitely the experts. Yeah, Carrie, you were right. I think back in 2015, I knew Carrie had a great business, a marketing team, everything, and I knew that she would be the best person to start a partner program. I gave her the idea, and Angela and her and the team just ran with it, and since then they have far exceeded my expectations. As Carrie alluded to, I think last year, I believe, we won Partner Program of the Year, which is super exciting. And we certainly couldn't have received that without your guys' amazing support. Every year at Scaling New Heights and QuickBooks Connect, I love getting to meet, you guys and hearing about your businesses and what makes you guys so unique. I have to say that I'm super impressed with Carrie and her entire team, but speaking specifically about Carrie, she is really highly respected within the reseller community. We have probably 285 QuickBooks solution providers, but we take 5 of them and we make an advisory council. And Carrie is part of that advisory council, and her expertise and her feedback and just her knowledge about the industry is highly respected within our reseller community and Intuit. So she's definitely Miss Mother Goose. I could probably think of a better name for her, but I certainly enjoy working with them, their team, and I'm here to support you guys with whatever you need. Please make sure you utilize all the resources. Carrie's partner program is probably the best. I'm a little partial, but I believe her partner program is the best when it comes to resources, when it comes to the very unique and wonderful landing pages that Angela and her team have created for you guys. We've heard so many testimonies about how, different partners are making money, mailbox money, payments money, commissions and residuals. Please, take advantage of all those. For payments and payroll, you just have to identify, qualify, and refer. Get the lead sent over to Carrie and her team and let our magnificent payments and payroll team work their magic to try to close those orders. We are in the middle of our year, so we've just hit mid-year. As some of you may know, last year Carrie hit the $1 Million Club at Intuit. We only have probably 5 QuickBooks solution providers out of our, maybe 2,000 resellers. They're in the $1 Million Club. So Carrie hit that last year. And again, we couldn't have done that with all your support. We're looking to hit that again this year, and we're kind of at the mid-year mark. So whatever we can do to help you guys with orders or marketing, or if you're having issues with customers, you know, please reach out to Carrie and her team. And I'm here to support you guys with whatever I can. But I really just wanted to say thank you for everything. And if there's anything that I can do, please reach out to Carrie, and I'm here to support you guys any way I can.
Thank you, Kim. I really appreciate it. I mean, she literally is our lifeline, and we probably talk a couple hundred times a day, but it's so nice for us to have a connection to Intuit, which can, you know, extend and help you guys. So the next slide that I have is really for all of you that are on the call listening, or even those that are watching the recording, you're wondering, what is the next step? I mean, this sounds great, or I want to read more. You're welcome to go to our website. We have a CompleteBusinessPartner.com website. That's where we have the button pointed in red. You fill out an application, and then we review it. You get onboarded. It's a pretty quick process. We just have some paperwork we go through. It's very easy. And if you have any questions along the way, you can always email us. Our email address is right there, info@CompleteBusinessGroup.com. That hits my entire team, so whoever's the fastest will respond to get you that answer. And you're welcome to also, you know, call in at our office, 843-407-0447. All that's on our website as well. Are there any, I've seen the thing flashing, are there any questions and questions that I can provide answers to? Q&A time?
I didn't see any questions popping up. We had a lot of conversation going on in chat, but no questions so far.
Okay, well, that's good. Hopefully we've answered them along the way and given you a lot to think about. So I just really appreciate everyone who's on this call for taking the time to learn more about the CBG Partner Program. It's been, like I said, better than I ever imagined. We're better together, and if this seems like a good fit for you, please don't hesitate and apply. You don't want to let that mailbox money leave you. You can go ahead and start earning it even on your own account. So if you have any questions, just reach out and we'll be happy to talk to you. So I just want to thank all of you guys, all of our panelists, for joining the call and helping us introduce our partner program.
Thanks so much. All right. Contact us if you have questions. Bye. Thank you, guys.
And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us, Carrie.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.